All right, welcome back to my kitchen. I think we're just gonna start calling this Panda's Cozy Kitchen because I seem to have the best luck streaming in my kitchen, so that's what we're doing. So today I'm super excited because FaeFarm announced that they are releasing a new DLC on June 20th. And correct me if I'm wrong on the date, but I'm pretty sure it was June 20th, and I'm super excited because this is one of my favorite games, and I can't wait to see what they bring to us. So as y'all know, if you're new to my channel, I still don't quite have all my layout set up. Well, I don't have any layout set up at all for pause menus. So I'm just going to share the stream real quick. Exciting news though. I am hopefully, I think, talking to someone about getting some graphics integrated into my stream. So I'm super excited about that. That'll be really awesome. And I don't know if this is one of those things where you're like supposed to talk to different graphics artists before you choose one, or like if you're supposed to do like your research. I don't know. The graphics were really awesome and I got super excited, so I really hope it works out, and if it does, that'll just be awesome because that'll be a huge asset for my channel. And all right, I have sent that, I have done that, I did that, and we are good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta post it on the Reds one more place. And then also, if you hear any knocking around, this microphone is really good, but if you do hear any random knocking around, my ferret is he is running around right now in the house, and he likes to try to get in the cupboards, which I have a couple of them blocked off, so you may hear him trying to get into there. All right, so this is FaeFarm, and I'm actually going to close this dock out too because that's very distracting. This is FaeFarm, and if you haven't tried it yet, I do have a very short video on my YouTube. I think it's like 20 minutes or something. Just some of my favorite things about FaeFarm. It was my very first video. So yeah, I'm excited to get back into this. So I'm going to be creating a whole new character. I do have another save. That save, I need to clear out all my flowers. So I thought it would be nice to start another save where I go through all the challenges in a more timely fashion. And so yeah, you have different body types that you can choose from. They're all, as far as the skin colors and stuff you'll see later, they're all very customizable. I am on the shorter side, so I'm gonna stick with that one. And then we'll go to the color choices. The color options are amazing. I mean, you can, any shade that you can think of, is here. It's in this game, and you can even do, like, if you want to do a different color entirely. I think when I was playing around yesterday, I went with this kind of dark blue color. There's this teal. I might do that one. I really like this purple now. It's really easy to get caught up in all the different colors. You be green, and then all the way to the dark red, which I think is actually a really cool color, especially with some of the clothing that you get later on in the game. It really goes really well. So I think I'll actually just stick with this one. And the next is the eyes, and you have all kinds of different options for the eyes. We had a few eye options in the beginning of the game, and then during the last update, they added all these new eyes, which are awesome. So my favorite, you got little anime eyes, and the cartoon eyes are really cute. But I'm gonna go with these. I usually go with these ones or with these ones right here, but I'm gonna go with these today. And then for eye color, we're gonna do, I love that I can have two different colors, so I'm gonna go one side orange, and I love that combo. But also another good combo, especially since I'm more on the blue side. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's do that. I get very excited about this game. I don't know why. I love the mechanics, I love the graphics, I love the colors, I love it all. I'm kind of a sucker for this kind of stuff. For me, it's like the perfect balance of like fantasy and relaxing. You know what I mean? Like, there are some challenging aspects to the game, but for the most part, it's just a very chill game to play. And then different mouth types here. I like the little bubble mouth, but you can do small, kind of average, and then meh. I call it the meh face. And I'm gonna go with the bubble face. Then all kinds of different hair. You can do little buns that look like flowers. That one is super cute. This one you have a little bandana. Some of them have different little accessories. This one has beads, which is, these are really pretty with the different hair colors. I think for right now, I'm gonna go with this hair. Oh, I wonder why. Doesn't look like me at all. And then I think for my hair color, I think I'll go with, let's do some purple. I think a dark purple. Ooh, I like that. This is very, Moonlight Peaks vibes. All right, and then you have different types of facial hair that you can choose from as well. I really love this mustache. That one's fun. You have a beardo or your flavor saver if you're a 90s kid like me, a little flavor saver. And then all kinds of different details that you can add to your face as well. I like that one, so I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, there he goes. Mr. Business is doing some business. He's handling some business in one of the cabinets. Most of the cabinets are pretty safe, so we really don't care if he's in and out of them. He's he loves to explore, so I always go through and make sure that there's nothing in there that he can hurt himself with or get caught in. There's one cabinet, obviously, that he can't go in, so I have it very well secured so he can't get in there. But the other cabinets, you'll hear him knocking around in, and he's fine. He's just doing his ferret thing. So there's different voices that you can choose as well. I like... Whoa, that one's boisterous. I think I'm going to go with that one. My Aquanary character has that voice. But we're going to mix it up and go here. And then now we'll complete. And that's how you create your character in FaeFarm. And this is our first cutscene. Alright, and now you get to hear I'm going to drink some coffee first, my amazing voiceover voice. Walking along the beach one day, staring at the sand, who did you expect? Did you expect, I don't know, Captain Picard or something? I'm not him, I'm sorry. A message in a bottle invited me to a faraway land. The author described an island in need, one like no other, and a home for the brave. It was written so kindly. I set off with adventure in my heart and the wind behind me. The voyage was dangerous and my boat was shattered. I clung to the wreckage, my sail in tatters. Suddenly the waters calmed and then I saw it. Welcome to Azoria. Yeah, the music in this game is so good. I love it. I have my fairy ears in, by the way. Today I'm not wearing my panda ears. I'm wearing my fairy ears because it's FaeFarm and I'm a fairy. And this is Merritt. She is the mayor. I did cheat a little bit yesterday because it'd been so long since I played through. I played a little bit yesterday and just to refresh, make sure I was hitting all the right buttons and everything, and refresh myself on some of the townspeople's names. Now that I am so far in the game in my other save, I tend to just run past people. So here's Merritt. Hi, she is the responsible, or they are the responsible mayor of Azoria. My goodness, look at what the tide brought in. Are you okay? By the way, this game utilizes they, them pronouns if you're looking for a game that allows you to explore that aspect of yourself. You can use they, them pronouns in this game. My goodness, look at what the tide brought in. Are you okay? Your name is Panda Panda, and you found a message in a bottle? Excellent news. I was the one who threw it in the ocean. I can't believe that worked. I'm Mayor Merritt. A pleasure to meet your soggy self. Oh, the house? Yes, it's still available. Actually, you're the one who is trying to make it. You are the only one who's tried to make it to our island. It's a wonderful, magical place filled with kind and cozy friends. But We're surrounded by whirlpools. And there's a blizzard that's been howling for what seems like years up in the mountains. And there's an active volcano that has been threatening to go off. There's also the wild magic that swept through and animated a bunch of junk, but we managed to shove them all into the mine. And don't even get me started on the shade and thorns. Yep, Azoria is a real paradise. No, don't go. Well, you can't actually go because of the whirlpools, but I can sweeten the deal. I'll have my patented welcome package sent to your house. And look, a fun map that shows where everyone and everything can be found. Go on and check out your new home. Alright, so this is how you get your first quest. We're just going to go check this out. I'm going to go discover my new home and open the welcome package. We're in a long press. It's not a tap, it's a long press. And she gave me a map, so we'll look at that real quick. Now, if you've watched my other video, you see that my other map is much more expansive. I have some names on my homestead, blah, blah, blah. So this is what the map looks like when you first play the game, and we're going to go ahead and track that. This just makes it easier for you to find, since this is the first time, allegedly, not my first time, but your first time in the game. And then here you have all of your different shops. You've got your carpenter, he upgrades your house, and also, I thought it was just the one house, but it's also any of the other homes that you unlock in your map. And then here, we have seeds, we have tree seeds here. I believe these are wall decor and decor in general. This is going to be hats and, attire, and then, wallpapers, I believe, and scrolls of some kind. Remember what though. And then we'll go over here to the plot. So the plot isn't too far from town. That's the nice thing about this game, is everything is pretty. I just was shocked. Where's all my stuff? Everything is pretty close to your central location. So and even if you find yourself caught somewhere else, there are a ton of little unlockable homes that you can also upgrade all over the place. Well, there's like four, I think, but it just makes it easier if you're running around during the day and you don't want to go all the way back home. You can just pop into one of those little houses. All right, so we've unlocked the backpack inventory, and then we're going to return to Mary, but she should just be waiting for me right out here. And we're going to honestly see how long I make it through this stream, because I'm in the kitchen, and like I said, and it's hot in here. We have an air conditioner window unit, but we just haven't gotten around to putting it in yet. We have another unit in the bedroom, but it's 91 degrees outside, and I'm in an upstairs unit, so it's gonna have to go in soon. So we'll see how long I last. So let's see what Merritt has to say now that I've checked out her package. Welcome package. Azoria is the better for having you. Redeem quest. Sweet. And there's another quest available. So what do you think of your new home? Welcome kit was pretty sweet, right? I knew you'd love it. Azoria is the perfect place to live, assuming you're okay with magical thorns and suspicious weather patterns. Why don't you try giving your home its own name? Give it that special panda touch. Okay, so what am I gonna name? I have not thought about this at all. And I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. So my last home in Aquaneri is called Serene, so let's do, wow, I really can't think straight right now. Sakura. No, I don't like that. We're just gonna go with Sakura. I don't know why. It's simple. Okay. Don't tell me what you named it. That's just between you and your farm. Okay. Speaking of farm, this house comes with one right here. This is the farm. And no, I still haven't gotten glasses. I know I need to get glasses. Yes, okay. It has seen better days, and it will require some elbow grease, but you survived a whirlpool, so it's nothing that you can't handle. Besides, it shouldn't take too long to tidy up the place, not with your own set of brand new tools. Using your tools is easy. Go up to the objects and press A. The right tool for the job will be used automatically. Except for if you are jumping in and out of ponds, then I'm pretty sure it just defaults to a different tool and you have to like reset it. Just make sure to keep an eye on your energy. You do not have infinite energy on your first day. With those beginner tools, you can get all kinds of things done, and you can upgrade them later at Cinders. Dude, she's talking so much that I am dying of heat exhaustion. Try clearing away rocks, logs, wild grass, and harvesting wild greens from the land around your home. You can keep all the materials you gather. Alright, perfect. So we are tidying up. We're going to harvest some plant fibers. We're going to pick up some stone, some beech log, and some wild greens. We're going to accept that, and then it should pop up over here on the left. And I need to get something cool in me because I'm dying of heat stroke. And then I'm not going to read this whole thing, but it's basically just a welcome letter. Thank you so much for coming. Requires a treacherous journey through turbulent seas, but a brave adventurer can overcome any dangers. Will you join us? Well, I'm already here, so let's do it. And then Merritt has another quest. Hello there. Yes, so they are a little repetitive with the dialogue. So I believe there's a new quest. I got that. And then, was there something else? No. Oh, I can chat. Yeah, so chatting builds up their friendship levels. But like I said, that it's a very repetitive with what they say. So, yeah. And maybe we'll get some new dialogue in the update. That would be really cool. The teaser wasn't, you know, like it didn't give me a whole lot of clues. So I'm not real sure. I just don't know what to expect. All right. So my energy bar, you'll see in the corner up there. I want to keep an eye on that and not overdo it because obviously I need some of these resources. But ooh, there's a scroll. And I want to keep my eye out for scrolls. So these are our recipes that we can use to build craftables to decorate our plot with. So we're going to be keeping our eye out for these. I don't really obsess over finding them. I find them as I go. I think I still have 3 or 4 to find left in my other plot. And then the butterflies, will definitely want to store up butterflies. Those are great to have in the beginning because, whoa, because you need that flutter dust. I don't have wings. I just realized that. I can't go hopping around everywhere because I don't have wings. Okay, so now I gotta think I can get back up to... so later on in the game, you'll unlock your wings. And we have to unlock all these seals. Oh my gosh. Okay. Investigate. This is the field stone something or other. I should probably... Pardon me for a second. Oh, that's not the screen I wanted to move. That's the screen I wanted to move. Okay. Sorry about that. And let's get some of these logs. My axe isn't strong enough. Okay, so I gotta get these little beech logs then. There we go. How many? I need a few more. Okay, so the white logs are beech logs, and I think these other ones are oak. I think, and then the fibers are pretty plentiful. You find them growing in random patches, and then I also need stone, and I need 10 stone. And I need a couple more plant fibers. Whoops. And there we go. Oh, one more. There we go. Okay, and I still need some more stone. So you can see how much energy I'm already using up. There is no timer yet. Like, there's no time of day yet. So... I have infinite energy, but... Or, I do not have infinite energy, but there is no timer as of yet. Alright, hello! Azoria's the better for having me here. How original! Nice job. Now that you've got some space cleared, how about I show you how to use it? I didn't really clear any space, I just gathered material. In order to make something, you'll need to construct it yourself. But it's easy as falling down. So you can build all kinds of things indoors and outdoors. Just gather the raw materials and then start construction. If you don't know what the materials need, check your almanac. I told you about the almanac, right? It's like a guidebook to Azuria. Back to construction. Let's start to Let's start by trying to build a piece of cozy furniture indoors. You'll learn by doing. Craft and place a round woven stool inside your home. Alright. I do love the furniture in this game. It's super cute. It's super cute. Alright. There's a lot of furniture that you unlock, and when I first started the game, my mistake was playing through without completing the challenges. You don't need to complete the challenges to complete the game, but it would have been helpful to have a lot of that stuff throughout the gameplay. I realized after the fact. So we're gonna hit here on our D-pad down, and that's gonna bring up our crafting menu, and you have your different menus here. You can change the you can change the color on the trim. Once I unlock color palettes, you'll see this area start to unlock, and then the areas that are highlighted, that's the area that the color will apply to. As you unlock wallpapers, they'll stack here. And then decor, as you build decor, it will live in this menu as well. So we're gonna hit down one more time. This is the woven stool that they want us to build with the 10 fiber that we gathered earlier. So we're going to just place that in a nice little convenient spot. That works. And you see it gave me a little bit of a boost on my energy bar. So then we're gonna click out of that. And then you can see here too, just a couple of other things. Wall decor. Once you start building decor, you can stick decor on your walls. You cannot put decor on these outer walls here, but on your back walls you can add windows and other fun decor that you can build or purchase. All right, wow, Merritt's just really hanging around today. Hello there. Thanks again for coming to Azoria. I hope you'll stay a long time. Cottage construction redeemed. It's like you've been doing this for your whole life, Panda Panda. Really, I'm impressed. Well, thank you. Generally speaking, you can build decorative things inside or outside. How you set up your farm is up to you. Oh, and we've already built you a mailbox. Miles, the postman, will deliver your letters and packages first thing in the morning, so don't forget to check your mailbox. Oh, I know what you should do next. Cooking a fire. Having a cooking fire on your farm is the easiest way to cook up a hot meal. You can always make fancier equipment later. There's all kinds of things you can cook on your cooking fire. I've seen some wild genres around here, but there's mussels on the beach too. Try building a cooking fire and cook some food on it. Okay, joy of farmyard cooking. So I never removed my fireplace because it was kind of just cute. But we're gonna craft and place a cooking fire in the area that we cleared outside, and then I'll cook something using the fire and collect it. So I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have to run and find some mussels, I think is what she said, and I obviously don't have anything cleared off because I didn't really do that. So in my original Aquaneri, I have everything set up pretty close to my inventory shed, which is fine. Just from what I've played, I don't see there being an advantage over having it in one place or another. It's very convenient to have it right here, but if I remember correctly, I've been playing so much Palea, I can't keep my game straight. So if I remember correctly, you pull your items directly from the inventory. I don't think you have to have them in your hand. So wherever you fancy, really. But I'm just going to be boring and put it in a similar place. Okay, so back down, and then we need 10 stone and 5 beech log, which we do have. So we're going to just pop that little puppy right there. And then here you can see I can move it after I've built it. I can put it anywhere I want. So if I want to move it over here, as long as I am within the grid. If I leave the grid, it disappears, and then I have to run back and go get it. So, well, I'm gonna just move it over here because I am a squirrel. And also for some of the items, you'll see that it'll also give the option to recolor. So once you start unlocking your color palettes, you can change the color, which is it's a lot of fun because you can make, I've seen some of the prettiest FaeFarm setups with these color palettes that they give us. So yeah, highly recommend that. And then let's refine, I guess, some muscle to cook. I feel like I have a piece of my lunch stuck in my tooth. Sorry. So like I said, you can find these gatherables kind of everywhere. I would highly recommend if you're starting the game for the first time to just collect as many things as you can. Your inventory is limitless. Your backpack is not, but your inventory is. You're going to need tea leaves to make drinks for when you're too hot or too cold so you don't get exhausted. The berries are also good to have to make the mixed berries for energy early on in the game. So I'm just going to grab these as I see them. And then I have to remember I don't have wings. Oh, and if you've played DDLV, do these look familiar? Yeah, the thorns. Yeah, they are very familiar. It was so funny because when I started playing FaeFarm, and I was with the time like obsessed with Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I was just laughing because I was like, oh my god, this game has so many aspects. Wooden cross fence of DDLV, and it really doesn't. I think it's just because I was playing it so much at the time, but the thorns reminded me of Dream. Oh, there's another scroll. They're everywhere. They don't make all of them super hard to find, but some of them are definitely tucked away in more obscure places. Like some of them are locked in these spots that you'll unlock way later on in the game. And then we've got these black swirly areas that are going to need to be cleared with your staff later on in the game as well. But all of these areas will eventually become unlockable and explorable. So never you fear, there's plenty to do. And yeah, like I said, I haven't run out of things to do yet in the game, and I've been playing it since February, and I beat the main storyline pretty quickly. So yeah, but I also didn't complete the challenges as I went, and I'm wondering if that would have lengthened the amount of time it took me to complete. A happy fish vase. This is one of my favorite decorations. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so you'll always want to keep your eyes out for those recipes. And then, oh, this is a whirlpool. And you'll see what it's going to do here. It just spits you right back out. You don't lose any health. You don't lose anything. And that's the nice thing about this game is at midnight the game does reset, but you don't lose any of your tools or anything that you foraged. You keep everything. There's no penalties. There's no penalties if you die. It just resets you. So if you're in the mines or the dungeons, I should say, you do want to be strategic about how you travel down the mines because they can be tricky if you get yourself stuck. And it's nice that you don't lose anything, but it can be frustrating because then you have to start all over again if you don't have enough seals. So I feel like I have a pretty decent system for it. I try not to take more than 5 levels at a time. So I'll mine enough, and we'll cover that later on in more depth, but I'll mine enough to get me through 5 levels or 5 floors. I'll have enough seals for that, and if I feel up to it, then I'll do a little bit more. But that's usually it. The days are only 18 minutes long, and if you're doing slow mode, they're 36 minutes. So look at that, already at foraging level 3. And also the fun thing about getting all your levels up and unlocking everything as you go is the outfits that you unlock are really cute. So if that's something that you like to play with or style and fashion, then definitely want to keep up with the challenges as you go so you can unlock those outfits as you accomplish each of those goals. So now I have a fire, and I have some things that I can cook here. So we can make grilled greens that are worth 15 energy with our wild greens that we harvested. We can have toasted berries. Those are worth 7 energy. And then the broiled shellfish, 15 energy. So we have 3 shellfish, so I'm going to make 3. Tap over to the left, and that fills our slot with every available item. I'm going to hang on to... I'm gonna hang on to those for now. And it doesn't take very long. We can collect the one that's ready. And then we'll go up here to Merritt. Who's still hanging out with my son. That's not creepy at all. Redeem. Let me see what you've cooked, Panda Panda. Bravo! You see, with a cooking fire, you can roast and toast to your heart's content. Home-cooked food always tastes better, I say. Cooked food gives you more energy than raw and sells for more money at the market, too. I'm hungry now, and I ate before this. Try using different raw ingredients to see how they can be transformed into tasty treats. Experiment, you know. Get jazzy with it. Yeah. I know what you're thinking, Panda Panda. When is Merritt going to teach me about farming? Right now. Let's get our hands dirty and play around with some seeds and soil beds. I'm pretty sure I left seeds and construction material in your storage shed. Go get the materials in your storage shed, construct some soil beds, and plant one seed in each. Alright, let's do that then. It's really driving me crazy that I'm like stooped over. I want to help my character and I can't. Okay, so the cool thing about the inventory is when you're transferring stacks, there's a really, really awesome, easy way to transfer your stacks. You're just going to tap L and it transfers the entire stack over. If I'm over here and I don't have that existing stack, I'm going to need to transfer one stack, and then to hit R, I can transfer all of my stacks. So if I don't want to clog up my inventory, which is what I don't want to do here, we hit 1 and then we can move all of them. Because I don't need that clutter in my inventory. So the things that I'm going to need right now are going to be like the soil, the silt, and the seeds, the turnip seeds. So there's different seeds for each season. And what I would recommend is get yourself a little notebook. This was my little notebook for my first FaeFarm. And I have little tabs on there. I don't know why I thought my camera was over there. I have little tabs that just kind of help me keep things separated. I don't have them labeled, but whatever. And then I basically just take notes of, like, this page has all the construction that's left for the final vlogging quest. I've just got different sections for everything. I have a new notebook that I'm starting for the save because I'm a notebook fanatic and it's really cute. So, and it was like $3. So yeah, I would recommend getting a notebook. I know a lot of people use their phones and apps, which is fine too, but the notebook is just, it's just right there. But it's like Stardew Valley, you're definitely going to need something to keep track of things with. So, let's back out of here and craft and place. Okay, so I'm going to put my stuff over here. So we'll clear this area out. And I have a couple things to eat, so I'm not too worried about my energy right now. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to go into our build catalog. This is your build catalog for your farming items. You're going to see as you go through the game, it's going to fill up with all kinds of different soil beds that you can use. You do need specific soil beds for specific realms. In your Fae realm, you're going to have Fae soil that looks a little bit different. There's retaining soil that retains water overnight. So let's build. I can make 9. You can see it has a counter down at the bottom, which is super helpful. So we'll put a few here. Oop. No, I didn't do that on purpose. That was a mistake. Okay. And now I'm out of sand. So if I want more sand, I can just get out of this menu, go collect, or silt. I'm sorry, silt. Out of here. My daughter would be correct. It's not sand, Mom. And then build. Oh, I do need sand. Just kidding. Okay, so is that? That's still silt. Now I gotta remember which one the sand is. I think I gotta go back to the beach. Although I could have swore that's so weird. Anyways, plant the turnip seeds. I forgot I can't turn this in yet. I have to plant the turnip seeds. Turnips. I don't know that I've ever had a turnip, actually. Maybe in some prepared dish. But definitely not ever on purpose. I don't know. I don't know how turnips taste. And if you've ever had a turnip, let me know. Let me know if they're gross. Let me know if you like them. I feel like they're not that good, but I hear some people like to eat them like potatoes, basically. I don't know if that's like an old wives' tale or what, but anyways. Happy to have you around. Redeem quest. Wonderful job. Soon your friends will be sprouting with ground-grown goodness. Say that 3 times. Ground-grown, nope, can't even say it once. Just don't forget to water your seeds. They won't grow unless they're watered. Though if it rains, you can skip a day. So the rain in this game is cool because if it rains on your main farm and you have your FaeFarm unlocked, it also rains in your FaeFarm. I hope you keep tending to your fields. As farmers always say, don't leave them alone. We have fun. You've done so much to improve your farming already. I bet you aren't even thinking about that harrowing journey across the ocean. Of course not. Oh, you should meet your neighbors. Word has probably already spread that you're here. We're a bit of a small town, you see? You should go talk to Eddie the Mariner. He's probably near his home in Stay a While Bay. He'll have a fishtail or 2 to share. Alright. Go meet Eddie the Mariner. And fishing in this game, I don't know if I can set... the fishing in this game is... Yeah, it's already on. Okay, the fishing in this game I struggle with. So I do have it set to simple fishing. But it's nice that it gives you that option to do that if you do want a little bit more of a challenge. Obviously, if you prefer the kind of, like, erratic, I guess, behavior of the fishing mini game, you can keep that. But if that's a challenge for you, switching it to simple fishing definitely helps a lot. So I'm looking for the fisher fellow. And he should be... Wait a minute, where am I? Yeah, he should be over here. Oh, there's another rug recipe. And the rugs get really cool, especially once you start really unlocking other parts of your house. How many different rugs there are. Have you been exploring yet? Island's got a lot of secrets ready for finding. Redeem quest. I met my neighbor. Good to see you, Panda Panda. If no one's told you, I'm Eddie, Azoria's old mariner. Excuse me. I hear you've got a little farm going. I won't hold that against you. Even though fishers and farmers have been at odds forever. Have they? Are they? Are fishers and farmers at odds? Is this a thing? I didn't know about this. Never mind that. You haven't lived until you fish, believe me. Give me the seas over the trees any days. How about old Eddie gives you a quick lesson in the art of rod and reel? Hot dog! I'm ready whenever you are, Panda Panda. Alright, go out there and catch a fish. I'll even give you my old rod. May it serve you well. Alright, I've got a fishing rod. Hurrah! Reel it in, a bit at a time, not too fast. The hypnotic motion should encourage the fish to strike. When the fish is bitten, you get to reeling fast, not all at once though. Yeah, this is key. If your line turns red, it's ready to break. Best stop for a moment until it turns white again. Keep it up, and with a little luck, you'll reel in a prize. Go fishing, and let's go catch a fish. Let's go catch a fish. Woo! Look at that. How convenient. There's a fish right there. Wow. They really make it easy for us. So the fishing mechanics on this one are just a little... It takes some getting used to. So here on your controller, you're actually going to use your joystick to move out. So I'm going left to right on my controller, and that's going in and out. And then you also want to pay attention to the motion of your fish, like where is it going. This fish is staying in one spot, so I can back up probably to about here, and I'll probably be able to catch him. However, some fish will make figure eights, some will move in other directions. So you want to see what pattern they're going in, so that way if you don't cast your rod in the exact same place where they start, you know that they're going to pass around to the other end, and sometimes it's easier to catch them that way. So we're going to charge that up and cast. I did not cast that far enough. Oh, but he jiggled anyways. And we're going to let go. I need him to come back. There he goes. So once he turns away, I release the line. I tug on it a little bit just to kind of get his attention. This one might get away from me. Sometimes it takes a while to bring them in, especially I noticed on your first try. And this is on simple fishing, by the way. So you really have to be patient with it. The second you can get a little bit of wiggle room with them when they turn the other direction, but you really don't want to take it too long, and there's no way to rush the process. And then there are a couple of quests that you do have to catch a specific fish, and they're difficult to catch. So just early on in the game, just be aware that this part can be tedious. But if you've played other games that have fishing mechanics, we all know that every fishing mechanic is different, and some of them are a lot of fun. My favorite fishing mechanic right now is Palea. Prior to Palea, I probably would have said... Listen, I got a salmon. Prior to Palea, I probably would have said Final Fantasy 15. That one actually had a really great, especially for it being not necessarily a cozy game, per se, depending on your definition of cozy. I don't really know. But I would have definitely, because there's a lot of grinding in Final Fantasy games, right? Like that's what we're there for. But that was nice because then you could take a break from grinding. You go catch some fish and cook some food. There's no lack of things to do on this island. You'll never be bored. Great. Let's just redeem this quest and move on. I seem to have done well for myself. Tell me how the fishing went. Well, I caught a salmon. Well done, my friend. You're on the way to becoming a marine master. But enough of that. I've taught you all I can. I've seen you grow from a minnow to a sardine. I caught one fish. Okay. Mel the beekeeper can teach you all about critter catching. I don't know if that's what he said, but that's what I'm assuming because that's what he does. So let's go see. And as you can see, I've been here. I've just been running around and there's no clock. So I'm pretty sure we can just keep running around until we're ready. I think there is one point where they suggest that we go to bed at some point. This is where you get your shipping contracts if you need extra coin. It's a good place to get extra coin. And Mel should be right up here. Hey there, Panda. What can your old friend Mel do for you? My sister once told me the bees can only see in black and white. I think she just made that up. Alright, a new face. When I heard someone washed up on shore, I could hardly believe it. Panda, eh? It's so nice to meet you. You must have a lucky clover in your boot to have made it past the whirlpools. I'm Mel. I hope everyone is treating you well. It's been so long since we've had someone new on the island. The bees have been all about it. You moved into the abandoned farm? Wonderful! Hey, since you're new here, let me show you how we catch bees and other critters here on Azoria. Azoria is a haven for critters, mostly because they outnumber Azorians by a wide margin. Now, don't worry about how the critters feel about it. I've developed the most gentle, cozy critter net. It's like getting scooped up by a cloud. Well, I don't know about that, but whatever. Here, I've always got an extra net just in case. And I got a critter net. So we're going to equip that. There's two ways that you can catch critters. You can either sneak up on them. I'm going to take a water break for a second. You can either sneak up on them and catch them in a bit of a slower motion. Or, don't forget to drink your water. Or, you can just run up to them and catch them. It's up to you. If you're spray and pray or if you're a slow go, it's all good. So here is a butterfly. These are very easy to catch. I'm just going to walk right up to it. Press A. or tap A and you've caught yourself a critter. There's another one. That is a ladybug. Now, early on in the game, you do want to, you can catch and sell critters, absolutely, for coin, but also you're going to need them for potions, and you're going to need lots of potions about in the middle of the game. Especially as the dungeons get harder, you definitely want to start utilizing as many potions as you can. So don't sell all of your butterflies, especially the butterflies. So real quick, we're going to change topic here. So this critter that has an extra glow about it, this is a more rare critter. You will see more rare critters populate in specific places each night. So like, let's say in the mountainous region where there's snow. I've noticed that on a night, if I see one super rare creature, there's a good chance that there's 2 or 3 more running around. This one's not as hard to catch, but some of them in other realms can be very difficult to catch. So this is where you want to use your sneak and just long press A, and you can see I'm kind of sneaking about. And when it does that little animation, the bug basically is aware of my presence and can disappear. So there's one swing. That was a bad swing. There we go. And then if you don't catch them within a certain amount of swipes, the more rare creatures will go away. So if you sneak up to it and swing, for the common critters, those are easy catches. Super easy catches. Oh, there's another scroll. Let's grab that real quick. Alright, a green checkered rug. And then I did see a frog. The frogs can be a little bit more tough to catch. So we're gonna go into sneak mode here. And he's hopping around. Oh, nope, that was a bad swing. So I want him to be, I want his little, that little thing to come up. There it goes. That way I know I've got a good strike. And basically, this was where I messed up the first time I played. I just didn't quite collect enough and hoard quite enough. So, especially because all of the other cozy games that I've played, I've been so used to having item restrictions in your inventory. Whoop. And, oh, I was upside down there for a second. Since that really isn't as much of a problem in this game, you really you can hoard. You can hoard. You're gonna build critter. I don't have wings. You're gonna build terrariums as you go. So look at this. We've got 3 scrolls all right here. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. Like, yeah, just gather as much as you can, seriously. If you see something and you can get it easily, just get it. Because then when it comes time for you to make your potions, you'll just already have everything ready to go. I'm just finding scrolls everywhere right now. Decorative bucket. Clay path. Oh, that's a good one. I like the clay path. And then I saw one up here as well. I'm supposed to return to Mel, but he'll be there, right? So here's another scroll. Ooh, the cot. Oh, here's another one. It's very satisfying when you start finding all the scrolls, for sure. That one I don't know if I can get up to yet because I don't have my wings. I can't remember if that's one that I have to wait to get to, but I mean, I guess we can. Never hurts to try, right? So those little green orbs that I've been collecting, those are energy orbs, and that refills my energy. This is where you'll buy your flowers when the time comes. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I can get up there yet. There might be a way up there, but I'm not going to spend time doing that when I know I can get to it later. So we'll head back to Mel. I'm just going to catch some more things on the way. I mean, again, you don't have to unlock everything as you go. It's very optional. The game is extremely cozy that way. But I do like to have cash and things in my inventory, so I'm catching things just so I have some stuff to sell later on. And then Mel, at 10 o'clock, obviously it's not a normal day in the village, but at 10 o'clock you'll see all of the shopkeepers going back to their homes, and the shops will close. Oh, what is happening here? So I'm trying to catch this firefly. There we go. And when I'm walking up to this, it changes the tool. So that's one of the instances where, yeah, it doesn't always keep up with it that way. So, okay. Sister once told me bees could only see in black and white. Yep, you already told me that. We were doing the quest. How did that feel? Nice, right? You can keep the net. You've got great technique. Thank you. Critters can leave you little gifts if you add them to the conservatory, but that's for later. The mayor said not to overwhelm you. Well, you know, there are many critter collectors in this island. If you catch a critter, you could always sell it. You can sell just about anything, really, and that'll earn you florins. That's the local currency. Selling things, Pearl's specialty. She's the chairwoman. She's kind of a big deal. I'm sure she'll literally be able to selling things. Find her in the town center. It's been a real pleasure chatting with you. So now I gotta go meet the chairwoman. The woman of the chair. So is there a woman of the table? Is there a woman of the cupboard? Do we have a woman of the round table? What's the table made out of? Wait, she's a chairwoman. So it's actually, what is the chair made out of? Not the table. She's a chairwoman. I've got mom jokes all day. So I can't remember where Pearl is because... who is Pearl? She might be in... I'm going to have to actually look at my map for this one. Map. So the map, what's nice about the map is if I click on a center, it will tell me exactly where they are. So here's a list of who is in that area right now. And then I can click on Pearl and go back. And it will lead me to Pearl. And there she is. Wow, I didn't even have to go that far. Every day is a new opportunity to make the purchase that might change your life. Are you ready to make that purchase? You see me and you think, I'll never see that level of success. You can't compare your chapter 1 with someone else's chapter 10, Panta. To tell myself this every day. Hello, fellow entrepreneur. You know, I bet you have a bunch of stuff in your pockets that you'd like to get rid of, am I right? What if I told you you could turn that random junk into cold, hard florins? It's true. You can sell the stuff for florins right here now. Well, in the market, and the money isn't deposited automatically. So you don't get the money till the next day. Just be aware. Now's not the time for questions. It's time to learn. Pay attention, because what I'm about to say may change your life. Everything in Azoria sells. Everything. Plant fibers, sold. Clay, sold. Spring paper, sold. And it's so easy a chico could do it. See, in the middle of the market are tables. You can put something on those tables, and by the next morning it's sold. I know what you're wondering. Who's buying everything? Don't worry about it. Azoria simply has a healthy economy full of buyers who are hungry. Oh my god, this must be America. That's why I have a pillow that says one Azorian's inventory is another's resources. And this is why I like to frequent my local thrift store. Try putting a few things on the marketplace table to sell them. Mayor will be so happy you're participating in Azoria's economy. Find her when you're done. Alright, so place anything on the market table. I have gathered a lot of things. So we're going to sell you... I'm going to keep that because I need the meat for other things. I'm going to sell you, you. And then, no fear, I back out and I can go to another table. And I can keep selling things. So over here, you have 2 more tables, right? And then there will be a point where you can buy a, I can't remember when it comes available. Yeah, unlock the produce stand. So 8 slots to sell items at the starting farm homestead. Takes 1 day to build. So this you want to unlock as soon as possible. It just makes it more convenient if you need to dump some things really quick. For purchase, it's only 2,000 florins. So as long as you're foraging efficiently and selling things efficiently, it really doesn't take that long. And then, as you can see, there's other things that you can buy as well. And then we're going to say goodbye and turn this into merit. I'm going to turn into merit. Hello. And redeem quest. Acquaintances. You're back, Panda Panda. I'm hearing such wonderful things about you. And thank you. All's well that ends well. You get a house and a farm, and we get our first new resident. Well, I can't remember. I don't actually remember when the whirlpool appeared, but things weren't going great even before that. Nothing you can't handle, Panda Panda. Now that you've got your tools, rod, and net, you can handle anything. So many questions. There will be plenty of time for answers, but you must be so tired of talking. How does she... Anyways, how about we put a pin in this and you head on home? Okay, very nice. So, I think this is her... So, okay, there is... And in 1 minute, the time's going to reset. There it is. So at midnight, the time resets, the clock resets. You can see I'm getting all the new mail from different villagers. It's going to have requests for different quests that they need me to do for them, jobs they need me to fill. This also gives me market results of things that I sold from the previous night. You can get a more detailed synopsis of that if you really want to. And then chapter 2 is a thorny problem. And no one likes thorny problems because that is some nonsense. So in your house when you first wake up, if you really don't have anything going on, I just leave right away and just come out here and check my mail. This is, again, these are just different things that they're asking you to do for them. Multiplayer, free things for our favorite farmers, add items to your inventory. So that's the spring petal dress. We just hit Y to, we got some new dyes unlocked as well. This one, scattered scrolls. This is going to tell us what the scrolls add. And marvelous creations await those who find and follow our recipes. And then I might have noticed unusual magical things happening. It's too serious. This is the wizard. It's so funny because I was looking for a wizard from like Stardew Valley and it's completely different. So I think I can change my outfit from my inventory menu. There it is. Okay, sorry. Yes, edit outfit. And this dress is actually very pretty. Yeah, see? Yeah. You can edit the color, which I think I will do so it doesn't. And then this is the new palette that I just unlocked. In Aquanera, I have some of the pinks and purples unlocked, and oh my god, they're so gorgeous. They're so pretty. And I'm not much of a pastel girl. I really am not. And I'm more of like muted earth tones, you know. And yeah, I love it so much. Okay, so we're gonna equip that because that's so pretty. Especially later on with the wings. And do some early morning critter catching. There we go. And then alert should be, oh, that's right, I have other food. So when you have things that are ready to remind you, there'll be a little box that's popping up and down. And that'll remind you that you have items in your inventory. And then alert should be over here. The wizard shop is over here. Spring Peeper. There he is. Oh, hello! Azoria's got a lot of wild magic. It's my job as a wizard to bring some order to it. And this is how I got caught up in this game, because each day is only 18 minutes long, so you can see how the cycle of craziness begins. Salutations, Panda Panda. My name is Alaric, your humble wizard of Azuria. The mayor let us all pick our titles. She vetoed Mel's first title, which was Azoria's Honey Bear. Yes, of course, you're wondering why I mailed you. So, Azuria has a lot of magic, wild magic to be specific, as an uncontrolled, possibly dangerous magic. No, I don't mean to worry you. No, wait, I do, because it's pretty dangerous. You fear nothing? Well, that's good to hear, but probably doesn't lend to good decision-making. I know what I must do. I will build you a magical staff. You can use it for protection and to harness some of the wild magic. That was my tummy. I've been so worked up that I've forgotten to eat. I haven't had a warm meal in days. Do you think you could make me some home-cooked food? I've been eating raw mussels, and I think I'm about to turn into one. Ew. Pick up a mussel from the beach and deliver broiled shellfish to Eric. So I might already have that in my inventory. Let's check. Yep, I sure do. So we're just going to give that to him. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, yep. Okay, there it is. Cool. Give. And we're acquaintances. You are back. I smell food. I can feel the life returning to me. I can't wait to chow down. I'll spend tonight working in my alchemical lab. Alchemical lab, okay? Tomorrow morning, you'll have your very own magical staff. I've heard alchemy lab. now I don't normally recommend anyone work all night, but times are dire. Come meet me tomorrow over by the biggest patch of thorns. We'll test out the staff's toughness before we tackle anything magical. And then so some of these are time specific. You will notice you're gonna have to wait until the next day to complete them. And so there, but again, you have so many other things that you can be doing while you're waiting for all that. So yeah, I think we've got quite a bit done for our first day. And the great thing about this game is I can just save it. I don't have to complete to the next day. So I can't go that way. I don't have to complete to the next day. When I'm done playing the game, I can just save from the save menu, and that's it. Now I do think that unlocks at day 5, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I can already save it. Okay, cool. I don't know if it's because I've already played through. I know when I first played the demo, there was a feature that I couldn't unlock until like day 3 or 5, and I think it was this. But yeah, so we're gonna save, and you'll see the little chicken. I hit it twice, so it got confused, but the little chicken will pop up and will run across the bottom of the screen. That's how you know your save is complete, and then you can quit game from here. Hold the quit title, and then it'll just take you back to the original screen title. So yeah, that's the first day of, Force of Habit, that's the first day of FaeFarm. And I'm really excited for the update. I'll probably keep working on the save. I may stream it some more over the next few days. We'll see. I have taken a complete break from Palea today. I haven't played any Palea today, so I might play some Palea in a little bit. I don't know yet. My hand is struggling. I'm struggling right now. I'm just having like a bad flare problem, I think. So I should probably take a break, but I really want to play some Palea. So if I'm still having hand issues tomorrow, I may take the day off just to give my hands some time to rest, and then I'll be back at it again on Saturday. So thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Also, I am on YouTube and the X if you like to tweaks, because I don't know what else to call it, or join me on Threads. See, and I skipped a day. And with that, I will see y'all tomorrow. Stay safe, and don't forget to love yourself.